Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine.
Now, I'm going to take you back on two names that you mentioned. The first one is Uche Ogbuagu. What would you say was the greatest lesson that you learned from Uche Ogbuagu?
That guy is too. I know. Funny enough, our paths have never crossed even now, but by correspondence, yes, maybe. And one thing that just stood Uche Ogbuagu out for me was just his spontaneity.
Okay.
It doesn't look as if he scripts whatever he does, even though he might have been doing that. I know of Igbenga Adeboye who doesn't script. I learned from his producer that, when I later started working with the FM Radio Lagos, that he never scripted. Fine, they forced him because unlike now, when broadcasting has become an all-comers affair, you will never have him. Well, you'll have to just bring him down, so to speak, to have him script. But after a while, since they noticed this guy is good as a freestyle presenter, they allowed him. Right. So with Uche Ogbuagu, I think the same thing just played out. He just comes and gives it to you. And his ability to speak different languages. Fine. Within Igbo dialect, he can speak Ngwa, Owerri, Ohafia, Umuahia. He just switches. Those. I can't do all of that. So I think for me,
that is it. Okay.
Yes,
now, how about Akindele? What would you say was the greatest lesson that you learned from him?
Akindele. For Akindele, when I was an intern with FM Radio Lagos, I had the opportunity of. Then he had this TV program, Comedy Half Hour with Akindele. My friend now, he used to be Ultimate Malam then. What's his name now? He has relocated. He's not very big. Then he used to be very slim. His name is into UK now. The last we spoke, he said he was providing. He's now a celebrity chef, providing suya and all that. If his name comes to memory, I will just mention him. So he used to be Ultimate Malam then, and I used to feature on the show with the crowd. I listened to his show on Star FM every Saturday then Comedy Half Hour shows 4:30 p.m. every Saturday evening. And guess where I do watch from? I'll just, those days, gone were those days when, at least not in this vicinity anymore, we used to have TV sets being sold. So, it's being displayed. And as you pass by, you can just wait. I remember going to church and at times you just have to wait. Want to watch a program. I remember watching one of those programs and I will have to point out to people, see, Nami be that, they laugh there. He go talk this one now. They will look me at this guy, you all right? And that was it. So for Akindele, he has this way, he can always tweak his voice. When Adeboye also has that, he can go like in one breath, kilo share, kilo warrior, and he goes, wow, kilo share, je do that, I think they're fine, boy. Oh, God, go up, no kilo share, you need to put it, what a deep pimple. The next thing he goes, so I can tell you that listening to Benga Adeboye proud to that time, I used to think these bros, the assistant Adeshupile and all that, I used to think maybe in editing, but with an Akindele on radio, I never watched that, see him do that. But I know radio, it was always live. People could call in. So definitely, it's either he had an alter ego, which I definitely found out that was what he had. And he could go with, he had this segment he called Ego. And he go, Ego, what do you have for my people today? Okay. Then he has another one. He does the voice of he uses the voice of an old woman. So and I was like, oh, so it's possible actually to be able to diversify, use different, and it's also spontaneous. But the thing is, it's not just in the face of people like everyone's favorites. But these are those that at least help